The main, most important part of outbounding is knowing what names you should outbound.
Okay.
So it looks like it's a lot, but the biggest part is research. So if in a month, maybe I outbound 30 names,
Okay.
which is one name a day,
One name a
right?
day. Okay. And the
It's not
follow
a
up.
lot.
And the follow up. It's a lot. You have to do 5 follow-ups at least.
Sometimes I do two names a day, but on average, it's one name a day.
Okay.
So I have 30 names in my portfolio that I just want to find a buyer for,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And I also don't expect to sell 30 names or one name every day,
Okay.
right? Because one, with my style of domaining, I don't want to sell names for no disrespect. I live in Los Angeles and
Yeah.
I live in Miami. It's expensive. I have to sell at a certain level to
Okay.
feel something.
Okay.
So if I sell a name for $200, I'm not going to feel anything.
Okay.
You know, out here, that maybe that's
That's something for some other countries, but for you,
yeah, for us.
expensive. I know, yeah.
So maybe that's the disadvantage or the advantage.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to sell a name for at least $1,000.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
If I want to give it away, maybe 500.
Okay.
But my target price is between $2,500 to $5,000 is what I want to sell the name for.
So we are talking hand-raised domains.
Sometimes they're hand reg,
Okay.
sometimes they're from the auction,
Okay.
and
Because for the
sometimes they're from
auction,
the aftermarket.
for the auction, even for 1,000, it's not that much because sometimes you have to spend like 200, 300 in the auction and.
No, well, let's say closeouts. Let's put
Okay,
it that
close
way.
out. Okay,
Closeouts.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So sometimes in the closeouts, the last time that I sold was $5, and I sold it for 2,500, but that was an inbound, right? So what I do is I do a lot of research on my names before I even buy them.
Okay.
So like before I bought Belmont Foods in the closeout, I already did the research on it, and I saw this Belmont Foods Peru. So I already had at least one target.
Okay.
If I have multiple targets, the better. That's why I like geo names.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So if I see a name like Los Angeles with a service provider, Los Angeles carpenter, Los Angeles dry cleaning, I know that that's a good name because there's several companies that those words describe. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
So and then I try to put myself in the person's shoes. Like, if this is a small company that is probably, they have bills, a domain is not their biggest priority. I look at the website they have. If they haven't updated their website since 2001 or 2020, then it's not a good
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
process.